No, I'm tired. I'm good.
I just got up too. Well.
No, I don't know. No. I think Braden's still getting cold by the rooster.
Larry, fuck.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, shoot.
Oh, look at a crazy woman. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn.
Thanks, busy.
Oh, damn.
I know I'm
Good morning.
You miss 100% of the shots
He'll take.
Who brought her bag in here?
Huh?
Beth. Was in here?
No. Was that from when?
I don't know. I just noticed it just now. And I was like, what?
Is that from when I dragged? No, because Jed came across the floor.
Yeah, I don't know how it got here. I don't know who put it in. Bless you.
Thank you. Is he done with her?
Could you imagine?
Huh?
Imagine.
Can
She
you
told them.
fucking imagine? Huh?
She's like, I'm backdooring you.
Holy
She
shit.
brings the bag in. Tosses it on the floor.
What's going on in here?
No idea.
Something's up.
Well, suspect. Yeah, I don't know what this bag is doing here.
Huh?
But it's here.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm curious about that one. Sounds like a horse.
Zipper.
Oh. Look, I've never seen that before. But I have.
Tired, family?
Huh?
You tired?
What? Yes. Bro, I could not sleep. I was coughing.
Oh my God.
Sneezing. I had to request some shit today. Oh, fuck.
Please go to the diary room.
What?
So nice.
The one red icicle.
Yeah, even just like the way they dim.
Yeah, that's cool.
Feels like there should be like little tones of music, like boom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Do you close your bathroom door or leave it open?
I leave it open a little bit
Yeah.
so that there's some light, but so it's not like too bright.
Plus.
I used to leave it wide open.
Well, like that exit sign also lights it up a bit, right?
Yeah.
Like the.
I didn't
Yeah, that
even
corner's
know.
bright.
Ever taking a shower in the dark?
No, I haven't had to yet.
yeah.
No.
Sometimes it just shuts off on you. Yeah, that's what happened to me with the fucking situation. All I hear is Beth, and then it goes pitch black in the shower,
Oh my
and
god.
everything started flashing. I thought I was at a concert. I was waiting for Keith to come out and fucking MC.
you won the money, what would you do with it?
If I win the money?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so lame, but shit around my house. We need a new fence and a new driveway.
A new fence.
We
Yo,
do.
we need a new fence too.
And like it's just like something that you don't want to spend money on. I'd probably toss them in my kids' education fund.
Yeah.
Go on a trip with the family.
Well, that's also, you wouldn't do anything crazy.
What about the
anymore.
titties?
Oh yeah, I'd get my boobs done for sure.
Would you do the titties?
Yeah.
To like try to set myself up for getting our place.
Condo?
Yeah.
Literally, like actually, like yeah. It'd be getting that shit sorted out so I can move out. I do want to eventually open my own gym, so probably put some towards that, and then try to learn about investing because I don't know a lot about investing, so I want to.
I'd for sure give some. My dad's really good at stuff like that.
Yeah,
He was a
give some to
financial
somebody
player.
that's give someone to someone that's like very.
Hey, how can you make this grow?
Exactly. How do I make this double in a year?
Would you ever? So you want to open your own gym? Would you
Yeah.
want it to be like exclusive to you, or would you ever want to get in on any of like the cool franchises that they have out?
I'd want it to be like a one-off. Like my friend and I, she has like a huge fitness following, and she also wants to like go in on like a gym with me.
Yep.
And like so does my brother. So
Create your own thing, kind
yeah,
of
it'd
deal.
be like our own thing.
Would your bro move back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think he'll eventually move back. Yeah. He's been in Ottawa for like.
A lot of it would be like in consideration of getting a place.
Yeah.
Like obviously living in Toronto is ridiculous.
Yeah, like are you thinking like you'd want to buy something? It'd be a good down deposit, or
It'd be a good. The joke is even the 100 itself
Yeah,
is still not the best deposit,
yeah. That's crazy.
which is insane to think about. So it's like that's crazy to think that like a lot of that money would be going to just to
Yeah.
be able to buy a place.
Yeah. If it was a condo or house situation, like that would be all of it. Like you'd have to
Yeah,
give it
you'd
all.
I'd have to use the
wouldn't
whole
even have it
100 and a
anymore.
lot of the
Yeah.
savings that I already have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you probably have to get a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then use that as a down payment. And then like in a good scenario, like say I want to like if I was living with people, I'd buy something that's like a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom,
Yeah,
and then rent a couple of the rooms to like people I want to live with, and
Yeah.
then kind of like catch up on your mortgage that way
yeah.
and make it like affordable to live.
Mm.
But it's like I don't think I'd do anything extravagant.
No.
I don't think you'd see like a drastic lifestyle change on my part.
No.
You wouldn't be whipping a Maz,
Yeah, can you imagine all summer?
a foreign.
Well, as much as it's like it's a lot of money, it's not.
I know. In the
yeah.
grand scheme of things, no.
Like 100K could like go
Oh,
like
you
that.
could easily
Oh,
just
it'll
use that
disappear.
real quick.
You could go to Miami, do a couple
Yeah.
things, and then you're at 50, and you're like, what just happened?
Yeah,
My kids really want a pool, and I was like, so if I got a pool, a fence, and a driveway, that's basically all
That's
of
it. Yeah. And then you're like, did I even go to Big Brother?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
The kids are just enjoying the pool. I'm like, good. I'm glad you guys like this.
Then they get bored of it, and you're like, oh, okay.
Jeez.
What about you?
You wouldn't get the Wrangler? So you wouldn't get the Wrangler?
Yeah, I think I'd get the Wrangler. I don't know if I would pay it off though.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I would
Yeah,
probably
no.
put down some money maybe, and then just make the payments.
Yeah, just make the payments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put like 10 G's into it, and then
Yeah, because it's like what?
it's not that much, man.
About 50. I think the one I
Not
was
even.
looking
That's
at
like
was
the
probably,
best one.
Yeah, it's probably like 50 something.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like payments were probably like $5 a month ish.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
So it's not bad.
Okay,
I
money?
would probably pay off my sister's student loan. Deep.
It's like credit card stuff.
I'm like, what do you mean? Do I know?
You were fucking targeted.
Never mind. I hate my kids. I don't miss them at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
I
funny
never
'cause
want to go back.
Yeah.
your jury argument made sense to me. Like even Kiefer said something
We were
similar
talking
to
about
me.
that.
Like about like not wanting to be first in
No,
jury
and
and
it was
sit
just
there
first.
forever.
Because we were talking about that. Like Vic will be there for almost a month. She'll be
Month.
there for 28 days.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a long time.
That's a long time to be like fully sequestered.
And not win.
And have no
Not win.
chance. Yeah.
No,
no
you're
ch-
not. You're not playing anymore. You're just sitting in a house watching movies and sleeping.
Waiting to just make one decision and then go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. Honestly, I think at that point, like people were just looking for reasons to be mad at you.
Yeah, totally.
and that was an easy one or something. I don't know.
Because like that made sense.
Yeah.
Like, that, I feel the same way.
Yeah. No,
I don't want
same.
to just be like, yo, I can't just mail in my vote and I'll see. Like, you know what I mean?
When you say I was gonna zoom it in, I was zoom in my
I just
phone.
leave and be like, yo, you guys know how I'm voting. I'm out though.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were thinking it, but you just said it.
Yeah.
And
But now it's like worst case, like obviously I still don't want to go there, but if it's like a week and a half.
Oh, exactly. Worst case.
Yeah.
No one wants to go there, but
Yeah.
now going there is.
Well, you're like, yeah, day 62 is the next eviction.
Right.
Like,
You're there for like a week.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's, I still
If
wouldn't
that-
want to do it,
if
but then it's like,
that.
okay, like that would probably actually be a fun week. There's already some people
Yeah,
there.
Exactly.
You can talk about everything that everybody missed.
Just turn up.
But like 28 days, that's a long time.
Yeah.
28 days. Yeah, that's a lot.
Spicy in the road chilling for 20. It must be tight as hell.
Oh, yeah.
He's stretching that out.
Stretching that out. Can you imagine they end up together? And that would
Oh,
be crazy.
my God. I couldn't see it. I literally couldn't see it.
Literally the biggest blind side of the season. Like what?
Road and spicy.
And they just vibe for the rest of their lives
That
together.
happened on, I think maybe it was the American one though. There was like people that like did not like each other in the house.
Oh, that
And then
Nick
they-
guy.
Yeah, and then they
Nick
shacked
and Kat.
up.
In the
Yeah,
jury house?
They shacked up in the jury house.
And then
Really?
Nick's,
And he was like with somebody in the
yeah,
house.
Nick's showman showed up into the jury house after he was with.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
with the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was like a weird, we were like, oh, okay, I didn't see that one.
And he stayed with the other girl?
I don't know what he did.
That would
We
be
never followed
awkward.
up, but
Oh.
yeah, like.
But it was like it was like injury. I was like, he's like, yeah, I've been vibing with Kat. Like,
It was so unexpected though, because it was like they hated each other the whole season.
Right.
It's just funny because there's probably such a different vibe in there.
I think you just like in the game, like there's people that you don't like because of the game. It's not that you wouldn't like them in real life.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that for me was like someone like Austin.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
game relationship, I was just like, nah, like we just don't vibe here.
Yeah.
But in real life, we probably would vibe
Oh yeah, for sure.
a lot more.
For sure.
But I was just like, yeah, like.
I think she was more quiet in the house than she is in real life.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's probably still got that personality, but I think she was like really like guarded
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
It was hard to get to know her.
I think if she comes back, if she's like 27, and she'll have like more life experience, 29 even, like she'll be dangerous.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
so
yeah.
young, 23,
She will
right?
be dangerous.
Look how young she was. She
Yeah,
didn't seem
she's
that young.
hella
Oh,
young.
very
Wow.
mature for her age.
Yeah.
I find Brayden very mature for his age too.
Yeah.
Like I would not be that mature in here if I was 24.
Yeah, in 9 years she'll be the same age as me. Like,
But Brayden seems different to me than I remembered him. I remembered seeing him at the start.
he's way different.
Like
Yeah.
he doesn't seem like the same like obviously he's the same person, but like he just seems like he matured over his time here in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I'm saying. We're all different. We've all
I guess we all would be different
Yeah.
in some ways.
changed.
We've all changed and matured in some ways.
This place changes you.
It really
I just wonder
does.
if it changes you for life.
I think it does.
I think it does, but I think when you leave, it will change you for the better.
Yeah.
Like I don't think like I'll like go into the real world and be like super paranoid
Oh.
about
No,
everything.
no.
It's going to be such a relief to not be
To
paranoid.
not be
any-
paranoid.
I
Yeah.
had
Not to
the
just
weirdest-
think people are trying to snake you all the time.
I had the weirdest dream last night actually that I was with my mom and my dad, and we were going downtown to see a play or something, and I freaked out in the car because of all the people, and I was like, we got to go. I can't be here.
Oh, shit.
It was a weird dream, and I woke up and I was like, did that? It felt, you know, when you have a dream and you're like, it feels like it could happen.
Yeah.
And they were like, come on, we got tickets to this play, and I was like, no, can't do it.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't think that would actually happen.
Me around too many people?
I don't really like to be around like big crowds as it is.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like whenever Kyle would talk about all the crazy music festivals he went to, I was like, oh no, that's not my.
Oh, like in general, you don't like it, eh?
Yeah, sometimes, but no, not really. Lots of like big groups. Like, you know, when the ball drops in NYC, I could never do that.
Oh.
You could not pay me.
I would just wonder the bathroom situation.
Oh, people are pissing and shitting everywhere. It's the worst.
Yeah, like we have it good because we're tall, but like
No, I always have to, if I go somewhere, I have to like make sure I get seats appropriate for, so that I can see shit.
Yeah, just seeing people's chest and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
I would hate
worst.
being in crowds too. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
It's the worst.
Just seeing bodies. Like us, I feel like we see over everybody.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
do see
totally.
over everybody.
I'd
You're
be
like
so stressed.
you're in the like 5 percentile or the 3 percentile of height.
That's crazy.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
It's a
Even
tall
in
ass
bars,
cast.
like you ever feel that way in bars, like when they're open, like pumping. If you're like in a club.
No, because I'm usually wearing my highest heels and 3 sheets to the wind. And 0 cares, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, yeah, woo! I used to dance on a lot of bars, actually.
On the top of them.
Yeah, maybe that's why I get a little higher, or like a.
You could have just burned me.
Oh, yeah. And I do think that and the reason why I didn't is because I think if I would have put you next to Jed, you may have gone.
There's a chance.
The chance for him was greater, but I think that he could have talked his way out of it for sure.
Potentially, yeah. Because the reality is.
Because it's only 2 votes, and he would only have to convince Beth and Kiefer. Do you know what I mean? And he could have like struck deals with them, and then like, no, I'm here. I will be your warrior. We will go after Braden and Tara, and then it's our final 3. I do think they might have been down for their final 3. That's honestly why I couldn't put you up.
Yeah. But I thought
That
you
might have actually been a thing. It is no more, but it could have been.
I know. This way, it's like, I think we go 3-0. To be honest with you,
What?
I think it goes 3-0, in my opinion.
Oh, it will. I didn't think she would turn on him that quick. Like 3 hours?
I thought it would be like a day.
Yeah.
But
She's super sketchy though. She's already like telling Braden that she pitched a flip to me on Jed and that I wasn't down for it.
I know she's gonna be sketchy, and she's gonna think this is all her.
Oh, and that's fine. Let her think that.
I know.
That's fine. But I know she's pitching that because she never said anything to me. Are you kidding? Since I got her ass off the block, she's barely spoke to me. But she said that to Braden, so that if Braden wins, he's coming for me because he thinks she's trying to play that. Like, oh no, you are Tara's target. She told Braden that I struck like some deal with like you and Jed to do all of this. She just doesn't know all like the behind the scenes stuff.
The thing is, we're 2 steps ahead of her.
Yeah.
Just like when she's lying to all of us, she's gonna look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Because we already know what's happening.
For her, she almost can't do like she can't vote for Jed. Do you know what I mean? Like she needs a move too. It has to be a 3-0.
I know, because she can't.
Otherwise, like you know that he's gonna go to the jury and be like, "Yep, I saved her."
It's gonna be 3-0, and he's gonna be floored.
Yeah, he'll be floored. It's okay.
I told him early, she's gonna turn on you.
Yeah.
He never believed me though. No, I see it.
Yeah. And honestly, I do think like he's a great guy, like in real life, but it's in the game.
This was going to. I knew.
He's just too strong of a competitor.
But him falling on his sword and being in love was going to be his downfall.
100%.
If Beth had the chance to burn him or cut him, she would have done it.
Yeah.
And then she would have got the benefits from it.
I honestly don't really know what his logic was.
With this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy. Saving. If Beth is up next to me, there's a chance she goes home.
Oh yeah.
He pulls her down, and you're saying you won't put me up. There's a chance we both stay
Yeah.
and become voters.
But then he's in a position where at some point he's gonna have to put you guys up.
I know, but this way, in his mind,
Yeah.
we become voters, pull him down, and then he's guaranteed till next week. One of us is in final 3 guaranteed.
Yeah.
In his mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like it was math to him.
Yeah.
Because remember at the weekend you heard overheard a conversation, because as long as one of us are up at the end of the week, we can get out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The problem is, the one of us that's up is the strongest one.
Yeah.
So he has to go.
Yeah.
Inevitably, or we can't win.
Otherwise, you're like,
If
because
he's-
there is a point like where you could think like, oh, should I keep him? But you're just gonna have to keep beating him.
It wouldn't even be me. If we kept him hypothetically, and I won HOH,
Yeah.
put him on the block,
Yeah.
then one of you guys would have to beat him.
Would have to beat him. Yep.
One of you guys have to beat him again.
Yes.
And if that doesn't work,
And there's still that he could win the
he'd
HOH.
win the next one.
Yeah.
It's not. I couldn't.
It's not that I don't think that you could beat him.
But even if I did, it wouldn't guarantee it.
No, because then somebody else would have to beat him, and then you would be relying on me, Kiefer, and Beth to beat him in a veto. And if it was something like that,
And if I want HOH and missed, then I can't play next week.
Yeah.
And you guys gotta play him again.
and then he's coming for you hard, and he's still taking bets to the end. Do you know what I mean?
And then he wins the 4 HOH. He's in the 3.
He's just too hard to beat.
I don't even want to play out that scenario. It's not worth my mental energy.
No.
For me to be able to prove to the world that I can beat him in a call
Yeah.
and put everybody's game at risk doesn't make any sense.
I don't want you to think that, like, I think that you're dangerous because now you're the only physical player left. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what people will say. They'll be like, well, now he's the next physical one. I'm not scared to, like, work with physical players.
The problem is, like, the argument for dangerous can be made in any direction right
Any
now.
direction.
That's the reality of the game.
Yeah.
Now it's about what do you think is best for it.
And honestly, I'm so glad you got skip the dishes because it kind of shows you, like, I swear that I think they think they're like Ika and Dimitri. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I do think they're shady. When Austin was like, all of you are shady, I think those two would ride to the end together no matter what.
Of course.
Like, that's their goal, to be the first showmance in Final Two.
Of course. It was.
Yeah.
No, it's not possible.
But, like, God, who knows what. As long as everybody knows that Beth's a liar, it doesn't matter.
It's funny to me that from day one, you made it clear that that's your target, and he's been going
And it was so funny because everybody always, like, lumped it together as if it was you and him.
That was
Or
annoying.
him and Beth. And I was
That was
like,
annoying to me.
I mean, kind of Beth. It was never you, though. And I tried to make that clear to you in a lot of conversations.
I know you did.
Like, it's not you, it's just some of your people.
The thing
Because
is-
they have been, like, acting as if they've been running this entire house. They have given you credit for zero.
I know.
For zero.
I know. Which works in my favor in some
It works
instances.
for sure, but it's also kind of like hella disrespectful.
It is. I know that.
You were in that alliance too. You were forming relationships with people outside of it too.
I know.
Like, the arrogance that's honestly what gets me with Jet. Like, I'm just like,
They will go home, and they will not get credit for anything they've done. That's the reality. They
Yeah.
both will go to jail, and then they can't take credit for those
Yeah.
things because it won't matter.
and they always say that they're the only people that have been, like, grinding since day 2. Where I'm like, we're still all here. It's day 53.
I know. I think, literally, anybody, if the game were to end today, and any two of us were standing up there, we all have really good arguments for why we should win the game.
And I was thinking that, I was like, well, if because it was a risk to not put you up, right? It was a huge risk on my part. But I was like, if in the rare case that they keep him and I just go next, like, you're forcing me to vote for him. Do you know what I mean?
I know this.
Like, it's like, now you're forcing my hand. But he takes his girlfriend off the block and still survives.
It's a good story that he takes the girlfriend off the block and she burns.
Yeah, it's good for Beth. It's actually,
It's crazy.
it's like,
This is legendary terror.
it's a good look for Beth, because then for her case, she can be like, everybody thought that he was carrying me. She's like, and I cut him.
The fact that we pulled it all off together, you were huge. Me? Part of my match was legit.
Oh yeah,
If this doesn't work and I go off,
yeah,
I will volunteer to go home.
yeah, good.
I said that. I was like,
The trapdoor team. It's not trapdoor terror. It's a trapdoor team. That's how many people it takes, though, to get one out.
I can't believe we successfully pulled this off.
And then honestly, once he's kind of gone, then it's like, all right, let's play. Let's do some
I feel
comps.
like I'll have a breath of fresh air once he's gone.
Yeah.
It was kind of like,
And I think you have a really good chance of getting that HOH because you were so close to him on that veto. You were so close. And then literally, you decide what you think's best for your game. I've shown you my trust. I'm never going to be like, I did this, so you do that. You literally make the play that you think is best for you. But I just hope that you see
I do see.
on my end.
Just know that I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow.
And I did, like I said, I was like, oh, like, what if like then Braden goes on my HOH, you know? Like, Braden's so great. Like, I didn't want to, like, burn a big bridge with Braden either. But
No, but I've been working on Braden to not have an issue with you.
Yeah.
The reality is, it's like, I don't think Braden looks in your direction either.
I don't think so either. And I, like, had some really good talks with him before. Like, even before, I was like, look, if you're feeling sketched out by this, we can back out of this plan and we can just get rid of Beth. And he was like, no, I trust I. Like, he's got good trust in you too. and that's not a terrible thing, in my opinion. But the HOH will be interesting.
It will be.
And no matter what, I don't care what the veto is, I will fucking gun for it as hard as I can if it's something I can do.
I believe I'll win the HOH. I believe it.
Yeah.
I just feel it.
Oh.
It's time.
It is time.
Yeah.
And it's like great to like, I want other people to get just their moments. I don't even like as a fan watching just the same people win over and over again. Like I want to see your letter. I want to see your videos. I want to see your pictures. I want to see the girl that I think you're going to marry. I can't wait to know more about her.
Oh, she's amazing.
She's honestly, she sounds like when you talk about her, your eyes look a different way.
Yeah, she changed my life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be who I am today without it.
What's her name? Or you don't want to say?
Abby.
Abby. Well, just like when he was contemplating putting him up, like Jed came to me with a bunch of information about Kiefer. I don't know if he was doing it to see if I would push Kiefer to him so that he could throw it on me or if any of it was true.
What do you come?
Just like during like the Vic vote, Kiefer was pushing hard for me to go, that he wanted to keep Vic, and that Kiefer has been like purposely playing me this entire time for like your alliance, which I'm like, what you're saying makes sense.
I wouldn't say like, so in that situation, when everybody was like, when the Vic vote was being discussed, Kiefer was more so, he wasn't saying you should go. He's like, I could see benefits to either.
Right.
Because Vic is a bigger target.
Yeah.
In that, if Vic stayed, I'd probably want, it would take heat off him.
Yeah. One Jed just made it sound like Keith was like really pushing for me to go.
No.
Yeah.
It was just more so he was saying like, I think Tara staying is better for everybody.
Yeah.
But for him individually at that time,
Yes.
had Vic stayed, he figured she would be somebody else that people would want out before him, which makes sense at that time.
Yeah. Well, and Jed and Beth were pitching me like a different thing because I think they wanted that in the event that if I did win HOH, I wouldn't come for them. I would come for you and for Kiefer because it was also said that you really wanted Vic to stay, that you struggled emotionally with it. Vic was better for your game. And I think they do things to manipulate people to get the heat off of them in the crazy event that
true.
I won.
It's true. And here's the thing, like, I know, like, even, like, I've been talking to Braden about certain situations that happened in the past that, like, there's times where we could have been a part of getting each other out.
Oh, yeah.
If roles were changed.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And the reality is, I can't hold a lot of things against people.
No.
For the decisions they would have made at that time.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when Braden was working with Austin, he probably would have put me on
Yeah.
if he had the chance.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Because of his relationship with Austin. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how could I be mad about that now?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's why, like, you can't take, like, too much moving forward. You have to play a fluid game.
And that's the thing. I'm not playing a game where it's like, oh, revenge.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game where it's like, I just have to be realistic.
Yeah. Well, I knew that when they were, like, pitching that. I'm like, so you're either doing this in case I win an HOH, so I turned on Kiefer. Not that I was, like, I always knew Kiefer was tighter with you guys, right? Like, the stuff they were telling me, I'm like, well, I'm not really surprised. Those conversations probably happened. But I think it was in the event if I crazily won HOH, so I wouldn't look at them.
Yeah, that's what it was.
100%. And then also, if they wanted to, like Jed go back to Kiefer and be like, oh, it was actually Tara who pitched me to you. Do you know what I mean?
They were just trying to, this is so Beth-like, to try to save face with everybody.
Always.
And act like they weren't involved. The reality is that you guys put Kiefer on the block and made it seem like, initially you guys were telling Kiefer you guys are going to the end together, and then you put him on the block, and then make him think he's going home.
Yeah.
And then feel bad about it, change your mind.
Yeah.
And try to act like it was never the plan.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding?
Crazy.
Because when they came to me and said, yo, I was thinking about putting up Kiefer, I'm like, when? Now?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I'm like, why? Like, well, he probably win the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if the vote was today, yeah, probably.
Yep.
But like,
There's still, like, weeks left.
you know what I mean?
There's still lots of
like-
comps.
Yeah, I was like,
He has the best resume right now. Doesn't mean that it's going to stay that way.
that's what I said. And I'm like, to me, as a voter, yeah, looking at the whole game, I get it. But what happens in the clutch at the end,
Yeah.
because the second half of the game, to be real, is way harder than the first one.
Yeah. And even, like, me really wanting Jed out, it's not necessarily some big personal vendetta from, like, day 2. It's just because I know it's going to be really hard to take out. It's the only reason why I was ever, like, gunning for him. And why I was, like, pissed in that comp, because I'm like, guys, you have to see He flips a switch when he goes
he's the
in.
most well-rounded person in.
And it's crazy how fast he does everything. Like the ball thing, I couldn't get over how quickly his filled and mine, I was like, how many trips did you make? How many trips did you make?
He's one of those people that does something and they're good at it immediately.
Yes. Doesn't matter what it is.
He's one of those
The
weird-
crossword sketched me out big time. When I saw him do that crossword, I was like, you've got to be shitting me. I'm like, oh, so he's fast and he's real smart. He's fast and he's real smart.
There was going to be a weakness that we had to expose and exposed it.
Yeah, it's the only way to get him out.
But that's the game.
Through the trapdoor. From the trapdoor team. Trapdoor TNT. Especially because we were the ones that had to. We were the ones that had to convince him to use it. It was Keith's idea, but me and you had to sell it.
Idea is nothing without execution.
No. And Braden had to stay calm AF.
When I saw you executing, I was like, whoa.
I didn't think I'd be able to.
Who is this?
It took me 3 combos with him. I had to have 3 different combos with him.
Who is this? And then like I couldn't be too pushy either.
Oh, no. The first one, he shot it down immediately.
I had to be like, do you trust her?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. We both can end up over there. And then I'm like, but 2 of us will end up back there anyways.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's what, Jay. Do it. Take the risk. You want to beat him? You don't deserve to go home. If it doesn't work, go off.
Yes. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Worked.
Work?
It really takes a village to get out Jed. And then from then it's just game on.
I agree.
Whatever people think moves are best for.
I agree.
Good times in the BB King.
Right?
And I love that you got the skip. Are you going to get the barbecue place?
No, you have to get. No, I'm not getting that.
Okay.
I find it does.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Got a bum knee. Even when I exercise, you can hear it pop all the time.
Your knee?
Yeah, just the one. Like if I'm doing like abs, like leg lifts or even bicycles,
Yeah.
you'll hear it. It's always like, it's always going.
Yeah, getting old, yeah, I get it. My shit's hurting now too. Brayden, telling you, man, you're lucky.
You act like you're 45 years old.
Feels that way.
You're 29.
Yeah, but like,
You're in your 20s.
things don't move the same when you're 30,
Cuba, you're not even 30 yet.
right?
Agreed.
Cuba's not even 30 yet.
I'm pretty much 30.
I'm turning 33 soon.
In December, Sag season. No, you're a cat.
No, I'm
He's a
sorry.
Sag.
You're Sag? Last day? I'm last day cap. Crazy.
Really? Last day? What's the next sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. You're almost a water sign. You're on the cusp.
Yeah, right on the cusp. Cusp, baby. Wonder if it means anything. Does cusp change anything?
Yeah, it just means that you might have like traits of like the other sign as well.
People always say I'm through and through a cap.
Yeah. I'd say you're more emotional though.
Huh?
I would say you're more like emotional, like you show your emotions a little bit more than probably regular Capricorn.
Yeah? You fine?
Yeah.
You can tell when I'm mad?
Or sad.
How do you tell? How do you tell?
I can just tell.
I know. You guys said when I was in Invisible HOH, you saw me looking sad, contemplating life.
Literally, that's what I was like, is he okay?
I don't know what I would have been thinking about.
That's why it looked very suspect.
Like, I just feel like now that looking back on it, how guilty I look.
You might have been contemplating, because Austin like begged you to use the veto, so
Oh, yeah.
you might have just been contemplating if it was really worth.
Using it? Yeah.
That might have been what you were thinking about, I don't know.
I don't know what I was thinking. I think that week was stressful in itself. It's like, if I were anybody, it would have been like, I just thought a blind shot would have been taking at me, Jed, or Beth. Like, that's just what I assumed. So I was just like, shit, probably going home this week.
visible HOH right before jury. That's crazy.
That's what's crazy about it. Like Austin got axed before jury, but that way. Damn.
Yeah, I could see them bringing her back.
Like for another season.
Yeah, especially after that.
That must be the power for the season.
Huh?
So I feel like a secret veto now is getting.
There's no secret veto.
It's getting to the point where
I'm
it's
saying like final 3, you have a secret veto. Like,
that's what I mean. It's getting to the point where if one popped out, now I'd be like, okay.
I'd just be like, yeah, that's how I went home and be like, well, this is fucked. Like,
what else do you do?
yeah, it's like, okay, well,
Feel like we were in the final 4 and someone had a secret veto. Like, what the fuck?
you're just guaranteed to go home because someone's gonna be HOH, someone wins a veto, someone has a secret veto. That only leaves one person out,
Literally.
so they're just done. No. Who knows? Maybe Vic found it, the bingo, and
Didn't use
Is
it.
Bob been open?
because she told everybody, yeah, because she told everybody they had to take it out.
Literally.
Why'd you
Then
tell
why
him?
wouldn't they give it to her?
That's what I think about with Jed.
What?
What if he has one and
No.
doesn't use it and leaves?
The look in his eyes doesn't have one.
No. He'd be walking around way more confident.
Yeah, I want HOH next week. Let me tell you guys. Trying to bang out that iPod. Just want it 1 week. And I want to actually eat Wendy's.